Hi everybody, I'm Scott Bino, Vice President of Marketing for North America here at Crawford & Company, and on today's episode of Crawford Chat, I'm joined by Finn Magee, who is the National Sales Representative for Digital Solutions for North America. Is that correct?
You got it.
Well, thank you for joining me, Finn.
Thank you, it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, listen, before we jump into my hard-hitting questions that are going to make you sweat, tell me first a bit about what it is that you do. What's your job here at Crawford?
Sure, yeah, I mean, sometimes people call me the sales guy, but beyond being the sales guy, the digital guy, I connect our core clients, insurers, MGAs, mutuals, brokers, to Crawford's new arm of innovative thinking, which we call platforms, basically a suite of technologies that make the claims process more efficient.
Very cool. Very exciting. Very exciting. So, listen, I know you're a busy guy, so I appreciate you being here. So, but I don't want to talk about your job.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about your job today. So
good. I talk about my job a lot.
I know you do. I know you do. So, I want to talk about young insurance professionals of Toronto. Mm-hmm. What is it? Tell me about it, and how did you get involved?
Yeah. So, Young Insurance Professionals of Toronto, also known as YIPT, was founded 10 years ago because of a problem in the insurance industry, which was massive age gap. Right? I'm 23. A lot of the times when I'm going to events, I could be the youngest one in the room by 20 years. So that age gap is still prevalent. But to counter that age gap, YIPT was founded, which is basically an opportunity for every area of the network, whether you're a broker, whether you're part of an MGA, an insurer, even if you're a claims person, you can go to these events, and they give you an opportunity to build a network with other young professionals from around the industry.
Very cool. So, what specifically is your role at YIPT?
Yeah, so I started off as an ambassador. Then a few months after that, I was put onto the finance committee as the operations lead. Following that, I'm now on the board as the director of finance, where I handle all our sponsors, all our finances, along with our legal, our operations, and our relationships with other organizations.
So talk to me a little bit more about what YIPT does in terms of the challenges that, let's say, young folks coming into this industry that they might face. So how do you address some of those challenges, and what are some of the resources that are made available to them?
Yeah, for sure. So I think the first thing is the events. Creating a space for these young professionals to go to and network, and also have a good time. Right, something outside the do of your job. So creating an event space. That's not too expensive. One of the things about the insurance industry is that a lot of these events cost $200, $300, $400 to go to. What YIPT does is, through the help of our sponsors, actually makes those events more accessible for those young professionals who may not be on the same payroll as those higher executives going to the more expensive events.
Yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit more. Some of these events, tell me a bit more about some specifics. Like, give us an example about a recent event maybe that you took part in, and what that was all about.
I always go to our boat cruise. It's our most popular one. It's about 500 people on a boat. This year it's sold out in 11 minutes. Super popular event, everyone wants to go. It's a ton of fun. You make great connections there, and it's not expensive. It's under $100 for a couple hours on a boat. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that.
So last question I have for you, and I think I'm interested in anybody watching that's from Crawford or from the industry. Tell everybody watching, how do you get involved in YIPT? If you want to become a member, where do you go? Do you need to know somebody? Is it a secret handshake? Is there a website that they can go to? Let everybody know. How can they get involved?
Yeah, I mean, secret handshakes aside, I'm a big fan of those. But yeah, if you're with Crawford, you can reach out to me. We have LinkedIn, we have Instagram. You can always do that. If you want to become an ambassador, help promote YIPT, you can do that on our website. And even if you're more experienced in the industry and you've been around a bit longer, we do have a mentor-mentee program as well, which actually gives a great opportunity for those younger professionals to be mentored by older or wiser professionals, if you will. So that's another great way to get involved too. So trying to get everyone in the industry.
Perfect. Finn, listen, appreciate your time. Joining me today. I know this chat for me was insightful and informative. I hope everybody watching found the same. Get in contact with Finn if you want to learn more about YIPT and if you want to join. Again, Finn, thanks so much for your time. Thanks everybody for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Crawford Chat.
Blooper reel begin.
Yeah, well, I think we got them all out already.
I'm full of them, trust me.
We're rolling.
Okay.
You see that camera? You
Oh,
looked
look
into
at
it, didn't you? Cut.
Oh, it looks natural, you know.
It does.
People in the background.
Can we get you anything? Are you hydrated? The dishwasher is very full.
It's super full.
Jen, can you get out of the shot?
If you want to be here.
Yeah, if you want to be in the video, Jen, just say it. Thank you, Jen. Are we getting ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. If we can do this in one take, that's going to be spectacular.
I think we can.
Okay. No pressure, because we can only do one take. And scene.